Hello YouTubers, this is Mr. Lamb of God, and I'm just about to go on a bit of a longboard adventure, and I'm actually distributing flyers for my custom longboard deck company I have created, and if you are interested in any of that, you will want to scan. Let's get it straightened out here. That with your cellular device. I'll leave it up there so you can pull out your phone and scan that. Or maybe that. That first one didn't work. Yeah. That'll take you to my Facebook page for my company that I made. So then, yeah, pricing is pretty much just general. I don't know. I pretty much spelled everything out for extras. I charge $45 flat rate for just a flat surface pintail deck, and yeah, $45 for that. Any shape you want, I can cut it out to look like a surfboard shape. Mine is a little bit stranger of a shape. I don't really know how to describe it. It's kind of like a signature longboard shape. I can give it, well, then that just, well, no, that with grip tape, hardware obviously to hold on your trucks, I mean it comes with trucks, and wheels and bearings, just bones bearings, I don't know, probably like 78A wheels, just a good urethane to keep grip, traction, don't want you sliding out from under yourself. Yeah, that's it for the loaded deck, and that's $180. That's pretty much the price of the plain deck, just the plain typical deck. Oh, that also comes, I'll apply your grip tape, put all your trucks and stuff on, press your bearings in, get all that attached, get your trucks tightened and everything for you, how you'll probably want to ride it. And yeah, that's $180, as I said, for that. And people always look at me all stupid when I tell them that, but honestly, if you just buy like a crappy pintail with crappy wheels, crappy bushings, and just standard trucks from wherever, your local skate shop if you happen to have one. We do here in the Buffalo area, but it is rather expensive. Zoomies is honestly cheaper than there, but they're not the same quality boards either. But $180 is about the same price you're going to pay for some crappy pintail at Zoomies. So you're not really saving any money by getting that. With this, you get exactly the board look you want. I can get you whatever wheel color you want. If you want colored trucks, I know they make those. They would probably be more expensive, so it would cost more, obviously, but I can paint something on it for you. I can cut something out of the grip tape. It's whatever. It's completely custom, so that's why it's that much more expensive. Also, I can do thicker plywood for heavier people, so it won't break, obviously. And like, I personally test them. Currently, I'm like 5'11" and like 170 pounds. I'm pretty much, I think, average weight, average height. So like me standing on them, and I bounce on them, I jump on them, I make sure that they are not going to break. I might even ride it around for a little bit if you would want me to. I don't know. It takes like a few weeks to break your bearings and stuff though, so I'm sure you wouldn't want me to ride it for that long, and I like my deck personally because I made it to fit me. But that's how that goes. Then for additions, I have them on my face page for that, the QR code I showed you. Scan that, it'll take you right there. The pricings are all in there for this. I'm not sure how much I thought through for everything, but I can do kicktails. I think that's like $15 per kicktail. I can do a nose guard, which is just it's like, say, let's see this. Okay. This is the nose of your board. It's actually my hand. But say it's the nose of your board for a minute. I would put this other thing right here. Probably another piece of wood. I don't know. I've honestly never made one. They're really easy to make, but I make my own decks, so I don't really take super good care of them. Sits like this on it, and it, well, maybe a little bit more forward. Pretty much, you can switch it out, and it hits like curbs, rocks, whatever, before your deck does. So it keeps your deck all nice and pretty, and then you just replace your nose guard every once in a while, and have a nice quality deck. I don't know. It's not like you can really sell used longboards. I don't know. Maybe someone would buy it. But then, yeah, kicktails, which is just where the end of your board goes up a little bit more, so you can flip it up, pop it up, do manuals, kick flips, whatever. You pretty much need it to do any kind of trick. It's also good for slides, actually. Speaking of, if you plan on using your board for slides and you want it to slide out from under yourself, you should probably specify that you want harder wheels than 78As. If you want to slide, you probably want like 80... I've heard 81s are a little on the soft side and you get flat spots when you do long slides. And I've heard 83s, if you make some tight turns, you can just fly out from under yourself, which is not fun. I've done it. Even with my 78As, when you get a wet spot, it just happens. That's why you gotta be paying attention. And I've pretty much heard 82As is pretty much the way to go for slide wheels. They give you enough grip to go around some sharp turns when you have speed, but they're soft enough or hard enough rather, where you can do slides without really having to worry that much about flat spots on your wheels, because that would obviously be really annoying when you were riding. Excuse me, I'm a little sick still. Someone got me sick. My sister. And I think that, well, okay, wait. Yeah, then another accessory. Almost forgot the last one. It's probably by far the coolest, I think, personally. It's still in a little bit of rough shape in the design process. I've only made one deck with it, but I'm obviously not going to experiment on your deck. If someone orders with it, orders a board with that's what they are, the LED strips, I've done them on a board. I have a video on my channel of that deck. It's my current deck, obviously, it's my current deck that I'm riding right now. I route out little channels that are just deep enough to put the LED strip in. I put it in there, and I will run the wires up to just below your front truck, and that's where the battery pack and the switch sits. Like I said, it's not a huge thing that I've made this elaborate plan for yet or anything. It's still in the process of being made, but once someone orders a board with it, I guess I'll really have to crack down on it. But until then, I don't really want to buy new materials to make the whole thing. And yeah. So, moral of the story is, you guys should scan that QR code you saw in the beginning, go to my Facebook page, and I stated on there you can email me, or you can just message me on the Facebook page if you're already there. I'm also distributing flyers, that's why the whole email thing's there. And yeah, here's that code again, in case you don't feel like rewinding to the beginning of the video, but are interested. Yeah, like I said, I test them, I'll ride them, I'll build them to your wants and needs, and also I polyurethane them for waterproofing, because you do not want a waterboarded board. So, this is Mr. Lamb of God, and have a nice day, everybody.